welcome to anyone and everyone in chat tonight. Tonight's probably gonna be like, you know, a little bit dead just cause, well, crit roll. Hello. Welcome to chat. Welcome Bree the Bumblebee. Tonight's probably gonna be a little bit of a chill, kind of quiet night just cause most people are probably going to be watching the new Critical Role campaign. At least most people I know are watching it. But I just wanted to play some Runescape. Just kind of vibe, you know? I hope you're having a good night. But I'm going to be playing some Runescape. Let me pull it up. I'm very excited to be playing this again. I had a great time last night. And I'm obsessed. Oh god, hold on. My little... There we go. That's exciting. Turn this down a little bit. So yesterday, we did a bunch of the main, like, event quests, so we're probably gonna do... I'm not new to RuneScape. I've been playing for a while. I'm not very good at it though. In terms of, like, if you know how to play the game, then you probably are gonna get frustrated with the way I play it, because I just kind of do whatever I want. I don't have, like, I don't do any, like, what's the phrase that I want to use? Like, I don't probably play the game any, like, oh man, what do I want to say? I'm, like, struggling with coming up with what I want to say. I'm just not very good. I'll just say that. I just kind of do whatever tickles my fancy at any given point. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm new. I've been playing for a long time. Mostly on and off though. Oh yeah, that's totally fine, dude. I am in fact non-binary myself, so that's very pog. Thank you for coming to my chat. Thank you for sharing that. Very cool. Let's see. I don't remember what I was doing. I think I had just helped Pestilence. Nice. I normally use they, them, but any pronouns are cool with me. But that is good to know. Okay, yeah, I already did that. See if there's anyone else. I don't think there's anyone else. I think I did all of the Halloween quests and stuff. Yeah, I think I've done all of the event stuff. I think I've helped everyone for the Halloween event. So I don't know if I should keep doing the Halloween event and just kind of grind and do whatever with that, or if I should, like, do a main quest. I did start or, like, accept a quest yesterday. I need to, like, just get on doing quests. I haven't done any quests on here. Here's the one that I started. What the heck? Oh, here it is. It was already selected. I just don't know how to read. Let's see. Ava has asked me for undead chickens. One will go toward making her bed more comfortable. The other will be used in some unexplained reward for me. Farm near Port Phasmatis. Okay. Okay. I have a teleport in that direction, so I'll just go there. Yeah, kind of. I like I said, I play on and off a lot, and my original account just like got lost. So I had to start a new account. I started this one a few years ago. But since I play like a bunch of things, I'm kind of all over the place. So it's very low level. But yeah, my original account got... Yeah, like I tried logging into it one day and it just did not exist. So they must have like deleted it because I just had not been on it in a while. But it was a little sad because I had had that account since either 2007 or 2008. I had started that account, and then I stopped playing for a couple of years just because life got busy with like school and stuff. And I tried logging in again. Yeah, it's okay though. Things like that happen. That's okay. That just means I get to play through the game again, and I don't mind that because I really like RuneScape. The only thing that sucks is that I could have had like a veteran cape. I don't mind. Because again, stuff like that happens, and there's always a chance there's always a chance for me to get it later. This is probably where it wanted me to go. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. I'm like tired because I got home from work like 45 minutes ago. Thank you. Spaghetti good. Although, I've been a big fan of fettuccine as of late. But spaghetti yumby. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I like... Okay. I wasn't even paying attention. Hear about a quest? Oh, I need an unspeak amulet. Or the dead speak amulet thing. So let me just... Is there a bank around here? Thank God I opened up most of my lodestones. Makes this much easier. Do I not have that amulet anymore? I might have to go get another one. Oh man, I have to go get another one. Did I destroy it or something? Or was there another quest that like claimed it? I feel like I wouldn't have destroyed it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna Lumbridge then. Damn. I almost want to start a new account. I feel like I mentioned it yesterday. I almost want to start a new account so I can, like, go through all of the quests on stream. I don't know if people normally do that, but I'm a weirdo, so, you know. Oh, you know what? I think I did use the other Ghost Speak amulet in a quest. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think it was used in a quest, though, in a different quest. Yeah, I've been thinking about making, like, a new RuneScape account just to go through all of the quests on stream, but I don't want to, like, grind all my levels and stuff again. Especially since I do most of them. Oh god. Maybe I'll off stream. Or maybe I wouldn't. Maybe it could just be a thing to where I just use that account, like, on stream only. And then everyone has to go through the grinding pain. Welcome back. What'd you get to eat? If you don't mind me asking. I had some Greek food earlier that my dad made. After I got home from work. Leftover pizza, nice. Always a classic. I'm, like, very picky with eating, so I can only have Domino's leftover pizza. For some reason, if I try eating, like, any other leftover pizza, I can't do it. Yeah, Domino's pizza's good. I'm a big fan. I like the seasoning that they put along the bread. Dion's pizza. I don't think I've ever had Dion's pizza. Can I give her the ghost speak amulet? Hold on, that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe I have to wear it. Dion's Pizza is a pizza chain here in New Mexico. I don't know if it's anywhere else. Oh. That's interesting. Kind of like how In-N-Out is, like, in 3 states. What the... Oh, you know what? I could talk to Alice's husband. I'm a fool. So that fountain thingy in the temple to the east has turned them all into zombies. I'm trying to remember what else is region specific. I think Ralph's is region specific. Thank you. I think Ralph's is a region specific like store. It's a grocery store over here. And Albertsons might also be region specific. A region specific store. I think they're California only too. I'm not entirely sure. Let me go talk to the wife again, now that I've spoken to the husband. Sure, go ahead. you can go ahead and ask. How can I help you? Here's a request. I have a message from your husband. He wants you to know that he still loves you despite his ghostly state. The curse of the undead was so cruel. All the men out here succumbed, but Lyra and I were left alive. As a non-binary person, do you feel dysphoria or anything? Like for me, I hate my male body and it makes me feel depressed. I don't know what it's like for a non-binary person. So sometimes I do. It's gonna be different for like every non-binary person. For me specifically, I was assigned female at birth, and sometimes it's like, it's weird. Sometimes I'll be like completely fine, but sometimes I'll like look in the mirror and it'll feel just completely wrong, and I'm looking at like I don't recognize myself, if that makes sense. And sometimes like with the chest or something, and I'll feel like really scummy until I put on a binder. But then other times I'm like completely fine. It's really weird, and kind of a hard balance to do sometimes, just because again, one day I could be completely fine, I could be vibing. I also personally use makeup, like just because I like it. I like putting on eyeliner. Sometimes I like putting on lipstick, depending on how I'm feeling. But sometimes if like I'll just like start to cry if I think about putting on something like makeup. It's so strange. I wish it like wasn't this difficult to have that kind of like, to just look the way I do. Yeah. No, yeah, I totally get it. I get it. Sometimes I wish I was like one of those dolls that just didn't have anything, because it would just be so much easier, and like if I were more customizable, so I could do whatever I want, like if I'm feeling a certain way someday. But yeah, I totally get it. I totally get that. But every person's different. Some people, if they're non-binary, they could be totally fine with the way they look, and some people are just completely dysphoric too. It's really all dependent, but for me personally, I do get dysphoria sometimes. It hasn't been too bad lately. But sometimes it can get pretty bad. But that's just how it is. Which is a shame, but you know. Oh man, I did not pay attention to what she was saying literally at all. Oh, I need to go talk to him again. Okay. Oh, you've been on hormones? Nice. Yeah, very cool. Sometimes I think about going on hormones just to, at the very least, lower my voice a little bit. Because I feel like that's like a big point of my dysphoria, just the way that I sound. But that's very awesome. I'm glad that it's going well for you. Yeah, I've got a couple of... I work in a pharmacy, and I always feel like really quietly, because I'm not out at work for the most part. I don't like sharing kind of that thing at work, just because being non-binary like specifically has its challenges, in which I don't know if people would really understand it, and like I just feel like it's too much energy to explain to my like work peers. But me too. Deep for my liking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get that. But I'm sure with hormones it'll get okay, so I'm not very well versed on hormone stuff. Do the hormones like help your voice get higher pitched? Cuz I know with testosterone it'll help your voice get lower pitched, but um does like um estrogen help your voice pitch? No, estrogen doesn't. So is that just entirely like hormone therapy stuff? Or not hormone therapy stuff, what am I saying? Voice training stuff? That's interesting. That's so strange. That testosterone helps lower it, but estrogen doesn't. I see. Okay. Man, that's rough that it's harder for trans women to get like a more fitting voice. But I'm glad that voice training is just a tool at all to be able to use. Okay, I didn't know that. I always just kind of assumed that estrogen also would affect the voice and help the pitch go up, but I guess at the same time it kind of makes sense that it doesn't, because I feel like it's harder to go like from low to high as opposed to high to low. Hopefully you still have your safe spaces though, so that even if people can tell, it's not like a shitty situation, you know? Because that shit always sucks. Because, like, as I was saying, I work in a pharmacy, so I have a couple of patients that are trans, and they come in to get their like hormone therapy stuff, and sometimes they'll have like a question for the pharmacist, or something will happen, and I'll need to ask the pharmacist for something, and they'll need to clarify with the patient for like whatever reason, and it just sucks when, because I know I can read the patient profiles and see what gender they go by and stuff, but the pharmacist, I'll have to correct them sometimes, even though like I feel like the pharmacist should be more aware on their own. Oh. What's going on? Oh, thank you for the follow. But yeah, hello, Leo Citrus. Welcome. But yeah, it gets frustrating because I feel like sometimes people can just like be more aware of it, at least for pharmacists' sake, since these are just straight up our patients that we help and give them their prescriptions every month. But you know, as long as I'm there, I'll correct and I'll help provide the correct pronouns for the pharmacist to use. I hope my patients like know that I'm not doing, I don't know how to explain the way. I always feel like my patients are not gonna realize that like I get it, I vibe, I'm on the same wavelength. But you know, that's just how it be. That's okay though. You may not believe me, but she wants me to find your bank pass now. Maybe she said that, maybe she didn't. I think you're just after me savings. Tell her that no one but a fool gives away their pass numbers. I like that this is just like enforcing password safety. Go tell her now if you're not a double dealing scammer, that is. That's funny. I feel like there's another quest that also enforces like PIN and password security. What if I gave some sort of altered ghost speak amulet to him? Surely that would work. You're so clever, I've overheard passing adventurers say that there's some witch near here who changes ghost speak amulets. I think she lives a bit west of that mad professor Fank something past the farming patch. I'll see if I can find her. Big nose and monstrous hat, I assume? I wonder where the beautiful young witches hide. Mysterious indeed, but in this case she actually looks pretty normal. Oh, yeah, dude, I like this area of, this is, I think, before the Halloween event came, this is the area that I was talking about that I could just vibe in, as an excuse to play RuneScape during Halloween month. This whole area is like undead stuff and like vampires and, you know, that kind of thing. It's where the werewolves are from the Halloween event. Like this town area. I need to read more of the lore. I need to just like get into it and read lore and stuff. Said there's a witch hut somewhere. I need to pay more attention to what the quest is saying. I should talk to the crone. Okay, that's fine. This farmer... Okay. West of the undead farm and ask about the ghost speak amulets. Perhaps then she can enable... Okay. I like this little walking pumpkin. I wonder if that's like one of the penguin dudes. Spoopy, scurry doggos. I'm just being followed by feral vampires now. Leave me alone! What the hell? Leech. Wait, hold on. Let me read this again. Crone west of the undead farm and ask about the ghost speak amulets. I was not paying close enough attention. I have no idea where this witch lady is supposed to be. It's not up there because up there is like a different quest thing. Bunch of feral vampires. There's the leprechaun. Lyra. Did you say specifically other than west of the farm where the witch lady is? That is west, right? Yeah, that was west. Sentient pumpkin. Yeah, pumpkins just be walking around. As opposed to sentient cabbages, which are also a thing in this game. Hold on. She's not going to tell me again. Okay, so just west of the farm. Which is not very helpful because I'm not sure how far west. But I think this is one of the penguins that's disguised. Because there are penguins that just kind of disguise themselves around the... My boyfriend Honeybear just sent me sweet messages on Discord. Nice! Very cool. Oh man. Yeah, this is one of the penguin. Yeah, it's one of the penguin pumpkins. I like that it's got little glowing eyes. What? 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 I don't think I've ever done that before. I didn't realize that was a thing. Nice. I'm happy for you, dude. Are you okay with me just saying dude? I use it as like a general term, but if you're not okay with me saying dude, then I won't say it. You don't mind? Okay, cool. I use it a lot, you know, as a native Californian, it's unfortunately ingrained in my vocabulary. Are there tieflings in this game? I only like got my membership within the last year, which is another reason why I'm so low level. Just cause until I got my job, I like didn't have the opportunity to do a lot of member stuff. I didn't realize there were like a tiefling type species in this game. What the hell? Man, I want to play D&D now. I should just make a D&D character based off a RuneScape character and see if anybody notices. I don't think anybody will. I was like mostly the only person that just kind of talked about D&D, or not D&D, stupid, that talked about RuneScape and like actually played RuneScape at all, as opposed to just kind of like playing it on the family. I have played one session of D&D. I have several D&D characters though, and I really want to get into another session, but like the DM that we have for our group just hasn't started the session yet. We were gonna be playing a like specific expansion, and I was really excited because I was gonna play a Goliath character, and she was very cool. But we haven't started our session, so yes and no. Your kind, what are you? Are you not a human? This guy looks human. Whack. Yeah, my main D&D character is a tiefling, tiefling girl. Well, I say girl, but like, I don't think of her as a girl, if that makes sense. It's weird. She's very cool. She's like classic edgy edgy rogue type character, you know? And I'm very fond of her. But I also have a large orc man that I used in the one session that I played, and he's very much the opposite of her, and he's very sweet and kind of bumbly. I want to play D&D, but I don't know where to find a group to play. Yeah, you see, my group is all nerds and like friends that I've known that I've just started to try, but you might be able to find a group at, like, if you have a local comic shop, because I know the comic shop by my place hosts a D&D night, so if you like look around, you might be able to find a group. Generally, like, comic shops and those kinds of places will have like a D&D night that you might be able to sign up for. Curiosity. I really don't understand what they wanted. Where they wanted me to look for the witch lady that I'm supposed to talk to. Cause I didn't see her like directly west of the house. And I didn't see like a little... Who's this? Are you who I need to talk to? Nope. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I like this track that started playing. Maybe she's here. This might be the farm that they're talking about, actually. If that is in fact a farm. Or no, that's like a cemetery, isn't it? Can I call you DB for DivineBlight? Yeah, you can. DB's totally fine. I'm okay with that one. I don't think anyone's asked to shorten my name before. Most people call me Blight, but DB is totally fine. That's cool. But not what I'm looking for. Let's see if this is where I want to go. I think it is. Someone in here? Oh my god, she was standing in the corner. Alice and her husband are having trouble talking to one another and said you might be able to help. Ah, I know them. Shame about those cows. Why would they think that I could help? Alice seems to think you could alter a ghost speak amulet in order to allow them to communicate. While the poor young lady has such family problems, I quite feel her pain. I'd be happy to help. You seem to have one of her golden hairs on your shoulder, so I can use that. In a flash, the crone whisks away an unseen hair from your shoulder. Talk to me again with the ghost speak amulet and some space in your backpack, and I'll be ready to work on this little good deed. The way I plan is quite simple, really. I can mirror part of the unused mystical essence of the ghost speak amulet, bind it with Alice's hair, thus create a second amulet. Second amulet will be useful for the purpose you desire, though it won't work for any other ghost or human other than the farmer and his wife. Did I not just have a ghost speak amulet? Oh, am I wearing it? You know what, it might be that I'm wearing it. Just being a good neighbor. Okay, cool. Nice. One of my favorite things about RuneScape is by far and away the music. The soundtrack is just so fucking good no matter where you go in the game. Or whatever track you're listening to, they all slap. Track is playing right now. There we go. Frankenstrain's refrain. Okay. Did you hear about the RuneScape music producer guy? No, did something happen? Was there an issue with the producer guy or something? I didn't hear that anything happened to him. Talked to your wife and thought that if you had a special amulet, you could speak to her and sort out the bank situation without me being involved. That makes far more sense than I was expecting from a musclehead like you. My wife's a clever one. Well, never mind. I'm desperate enough for those chickens to let that pass. Give me that amulet then, and we'll be seeing about your unnatural desire for chickens. Need a couple of your chickens. Chickens is tricksy, especially dead ends. I have to catch them for you. Okay. Yes, he was arrested for... Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm glad they fucking fired him. Holy shit. That's like a lot. Oh my god. I did not know that. Oh shit. Maybe I should like look into things. Cause I like never know anything and I just kind of run around blindly. Oh my god. He was also the first Jagex employee ever hired, and he made most of the music for the game. Damn, that's a fucking shame. I guess there is such thing as separating art from the artist, but holy shit. That's like a lot. Man, that must suck for the other employees who must have known him for a really long time that just had to go through that. That's a fucking shame. What? This is so silly. I like that the game isn't afraid to be silly and isn't just serious the whole time. Man, that kind of sucks though, that he made like such iconic tracks that even if you didn't play RuneScape for long, or if you're new to RuneScape, you like know these tracks. So that's a shame that he's got such like a big legacy that he fucking threw away for being a creep. For being a goddamn sicko. That kind of sucks. How do I get ecto tokens? I don't even have them. Spooky tokens. Did it tell me how to get ecto tokens and I just did not pay attention again? I wonder how many, because he made most of the songs in the game. I wonder how, like, how many tracks out of all the tracks that are in the game that he, like, had a part. He probably had a part in most of them if he was the producer. tokens are like the currency of this town. So it's also kind of scary if you think about it too, because he worked on a children's game, so it's possible he could have abused his Jagex mod powers to groom kids in game. No proof, but it's possible. Yeah, you're totally right. Someone being in a high position of power is like that is always scary. It's also why like so many content creators, both in terms of streamers and YouTubers, it's kind of more, I don't want to say common with YouTubers, but it's more recognized with them just because they get caught a lot, because a lot of them will either get too cocky or someone will leak something. But it's really a shame that freaks will get into a high position of power and then like be given that platform to like take advantage of the situation. And it's just a shame. It's just a shame that this kind of thing will happen. And I wish it didn't, because I feel like everyone should have a chance to feel safe in whatever environment they're in, you know? So it sucks that not even children can be safe in environments that they should be allowed to be in. And like, people doing that kind of thing is just fucking shitty. And a bucket of ectoplasm and some crushed bones or demonic ashes. I have no idea how to get this currency. I'm sure there's a way to get it. Well, I think there's a shady ghost. Well, tell your cat I said hello. I appreciate the hello from a cat. I love cats. Cats are like one of my favorite animals. Right after bats, I think. Which is kind of funny because they rhyme. Whack. Necrovarus sensed the power bubbling beneath our feet, and we delved long and deep beneath Port Phasmatus until we found a pool of natural ectoplasm. You may find it by using the trapdoor over there. Where I grind bones. There's a bone grinding machine upstairs. Put bones of any type in the machine's hopper and then turn the handle to grind them. You'll need a pot to empty the machine of ground up bones. How do we receive ecto tokens? That's what I care about. We disciples keep track of how many units of power have been produced. Just talk to us once you have generated some, and we will reimburse you with the correct amount of ecto tokens. Pour a bucket of ectoplasm into the fountain, and then worship at the ectofuntus with a pot of ground bones. This will create a unit of unholy power. Thank you for your time. Okay. We've been going for almost an hour now, and I'm getting kind of sleepy. But it's been fun for this short amount of hour. I like the conversation that we had tonight. Thank you for joining me and for talking to me, Bree the Bumblebee. It was really insightful and like interesting to have someone to actually talk to. I'd rather be a vampire, not gonna lie. I feel like being a werewolf would be much more of a hassle than being a vampire in terms of like grooming and your form drastically changing in a short amount of time. Whereas with a vampire, you kind of stay in the same form, but you're not allowed to go out and you have to drink blood. And I feel like you can get around the no sunlight and the drinking blood. Because if you can find a way to just get blood bags from like a donation thing, you're good to go. And like, you'd also have to avoid garlic if you go by those standards, and like, that's easy. Just tell people you're deathly allergic to garlic, and you're good to go. I just get a nighttime job, get like a grave shift, no pun intended. So overall, I think living as a vampire would be easier than living as a werewolf. Plus, the little fangs is cool, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream for tonight. Thank you again for coming. Thank you for talking to me and having really engaging conversations. That was very poggers. And good night. I hope you have a good night. I hope everyone has a good night. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye!